Hello, welcome back to the course of Process Control. Today we will discuss the aspects of process control system design. In this session, students will familiarize themselves with terminologies and steps of designing a process control system. Several control schemes will also be discussed. By the end of this session, students are expected to be able to identify elements of process control and explain the differences between control schemes. Let us consider a system that can include a processing unit, a set of units, or a section of the plant. Such a system interacts with its surroundings through its boundary. The engineer or the plant operator views the process through its physical and operational characteristics. On the other hand, the control system sees the process only through a window comprised of the input and output variables. Consequently, from a control viewpoint, the variables that describe the dynamic behavior of this process can be classified into two groups. Input variables, representing the effects of the surroundings on the process, and output variables, representing the effect of the process on the surroundings. The input variables may or may not be available for deliberate action on the process. First, manipulated variables. They are adjusted freely by a human operator or a control system. Next, disturbance variables. They are not adjusted by an operator or a control system. Instead, their values fluctuate due to factors we do not control. Based on direct measurability, disturbances can be further classified as measured disturbances and unmeasured disturbances. The output variables, also referred to as control variables, are generally associated with the control objectives. They are measured outputs, which are directly measured, and unmeasured outputs, which are not or cannot be measured directly. Here is the diagram showing overall classification of process variables. Now, let's look at an example on variable classification. Consider the third tank heater shown here. The liquid is heated by an internal coil mechanism through which low-pressure steam is passed. Here, F and T represent stream flow rate and stream temperature, and the subscripts 0 and St revert to the inlet stream and the steam. For this process, we have the following classification. Input variables are F0, T0, Fsteam, Tsteam. All of them are variables of streams entering the process. Output variables are volume V, liquid height in tank H, T, and F. If we add a control system as follows. F will become an input variable as manipulated variable since its flow is controlled. F0, T0, Fstim, and Tstim are also input variables but as disturbances. H is the measured output, while V and T are unmeasured output. Note that if the control system is designed differently, the variable classification will also change. This is the end of this video part.